We're going to kick it off.
This could be controversial, Gareth.
In what way?
In the way that top 5 English footballers is current footballers. So we're not talking about just like literally all time. We're talking about current English footballers who we think the top 5 are.
Yeah.
I think we'll have completely different lists.
I mean, it was hard for me to choose any just because,
You're Welsh. You've got a question for me there.
Yeah, I'm going to kick it off with a would you rather. Every week I do a would you rather. Alex,
yes.
Would you rather, option 1, rewind 10 years and start a successful career for your boyhood club, Man United, but you have to piss in your own mouth every morning? Or 2, rewind 10 years and have a successful career playing for Torquay United, and you're allowed to carry on pissing in the toilet in the mornings. I mean, to be fair, this may not work because I don't know how you piss in. You might already piss in your own mouth, but that's the would you rather.
That's fucking hard. I'll go with piss in my own mouth every morning. Play United.
Really?
Yeah.
You would every morning piss in your own mouth.
Yeah, I'd do it
to play for Man United.
Yeah, I would.
Right there. That's a sound clip right there, Brandon.
Sorry.
I've already clipped it up.
Yep, we've got him pushing the buttons. He's doing all the hard work.
Would you not? I mean, if you got the chance to play,
we're gonna kick up. We're gonna kick off. We're gonna kick off, and we're gonna kick him
with our top 5 English footballers.
Yep.
Your number 5.
I just want to explain. This is going to be a regular feature, like not every week, but now and again we'll do make more noise. And this week it's England. So we're going to start off with our number 5.
Number 5 is Marcus Rashford.
Okay, why?
I think in terms of his promise, what he's got, a lot of people forget how young he is. He's still 21. He's one of our youngest players at United, but he's a leader. He actually doesn't crumble under pressure, and which is a huge thing. English players, typically, that's how we've been, but he steps up in the big games, and I think he's got so much to give.
My number 5, and thanks for asking, is Harry Maguire, old slabhead who signed for 80 million. Although an inflated price, I think he's one of the world's best centre-halves at the moment, or definitely has the potential to be. Yeah, he's my number 5.
My number 4, unfortunately, is Trent AlexanderArnold.
You say unfortunately, is that because he plays for Liverpool and you're a Man United fan?
Possibly.
Don't care.
Okay. But you can't just see past that as an English fan.
I have, and I've put him as number 4.
Okay.
In terms of a right back in the league, thought he was the best in the league last season by an absolute mile. I think he's probably still the best right back in the league.
In terms of goals for England, you've mentioned Harry Maguire and Trent Alexander-Arnold there.
Both scored for England?
Both scored 1.
Okay.
Trent managed it in 6 appearances.
Yeah.
Harry Maguire, 6 years older, has only managed 1 goal in 20 appearances. So there's the attacking side.
How mad is this? We've got stats in the background. My number 4, Jadon Sancho, Borussia Dortmund, starlet. He is incredible. He has the potential to be one of the world's best. I think he is, one of England's most exciting players going forward. Edge of the seat kind of player. Straight in there, number 4. Who's your number 3?
Jadon Sancho.
There you go.
I think I completely agree. I think we've missed a trick. He was probably available for a huge sum considering his age, but I mean 150, 160 million, why wouldn't a club pay that for Jadon Sancho? I think he's one of the most promising young players in the world, let alone English players.
My number 3, again, thanks for asking, is Trent AlexanderArnold. Massive fan of the guy. Watching him play for Liverpool last year, the amount of assists he gets as a fullback,
it's insane. The
way he goes forward, as you mentioned, the guy is one of the world's best fullbacks. Who's your number 2?
My number two, I think probably the best. Contradicting myself here, but probably the best player in the league right now. It's Raheem Sterling.
Okay.
Just in terms of the world stage, he's definitely world class, and I think everyone can agree on that. Raheem Sterling, hat-trick the other day. He started this season strong, gets sort of 15, 18, 20 goals a season, every season for City now. He is City's probably most important player, I would say now.
The reason I was smiling just then, if you are watching us on YouTube, Alex is about to go mental because my number 2 is Harry Kane. Obviously, one of the world's best strikers,
That's fair.
if not the world's best striker. You know, I watched him play for Tottenham the other day against Aston Villa. He's the kind of player who can do almost nothing for 70 minutes, be almost invisible during the game, and then just pop up at the end and score 2 amazing goals.
Fantastic goals.
And they're amazing goals
He's so
because
sharp.
of the way he finishes. It's when he's in front of that goalkeeper, that proximity, you're almost like, okay, that's a goal.
My number one.
Number one. Why
number one
everyone's come here for? What is it? Who's your
is
number
Harry
one?
Kane.
And mine is Raheem Sterling.
I think
it's
Harry
pretty
Kane-
obvious, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Do you
I
know
think
what
Harry Kane is the best player in his position in the world. The only English player who fills that criteria in the fact that he is the best striker in the world. Raheem Sterling, you can argue there's Messi, there's
Okay.
there's Ronaldo if he plays out wide, but yeah, Harry Kane, I think he's the best striker in the world.
He's a World Cup Golden Boot winner.
And
I mean-
people put that down to his penalties and stuff like that. Bollocks.
He's still got it, in fairness.
He's still got it.
It
It's
wasn't
not-
the most impressive of Golden Boots, but he's still a Golden Boot winner. My number one, Raheem Sterling.
Yeah.
I love the guy. Great guy, great player. I've said it before. You know, he's so exciting to watch.
As far as I'm concerned, I think Raheem Sterling is probably the biggest role model that we have in the UK for young, not just young aspiring footballers, but young people. I think the way he's dealt with his criticism, the way he's come back from it, not just that, but being a young black guy who's been targeted by the media, I think he is an absolute icon. And whatever he does next, bear in mind he's 24 years old. Whatever he does next, I think he can only get better. So.
I maybe need another 2 or 3 more.
Ready?